You doubt yourself more than you admit. Even when you do something well, you still think, that wasn't enough. You explain things carefully, sometimes too carefully, because you don't want to be wrong. You notice details others miss, small shifts in tone, hidden meaning in simple words. But instead of trusting that, you question yourself. Am I overthinking this? You learn things quickly, but never feel like you fully know them. Like there's always more, always deeper. So you stay quiet, not because you have nothing to say, but because you're still thinking, still analyzing, still refining. And sometimes you wonder, if I'm actually smart, why do I feel unsure all the time? Stay until the end, because what you're about to learn might change how you see yourself. There was a time when you didn't question yourself like this. You were curious. You asked questions freely. You explored ideas without hesitation. You didn't worry about being right. You just wanted to understand. Until one day, something changed. Maybe you were praised for being smart, or noticed for thinking differently. And suddenly, it wasn't just curiosity anymore. It became expectation. You started checking yourself, second-guessing your thoughts, trying to live up to that label. Psychologist Abraham Maslow described this shift. When your identity becomes tied to ability, you begin protecting it, because now, being wrong feels personal, not just intellectual. There's a reason your mind works like this. It's linked to something called the Dunning-Kruger effect, a well-known psychological pattern, where less skilled minds overestimate their abilities, and more skilled minds underestimate. Why? Because the more you know, the more you see what you don't know. Your awareness expands. Your certainty shrinks. A study from Cornell University confirmed this. People with higher competence were more likely to doubt themselves, not because they lacked ability, but because they saw complexity. In other words, your self-doubt isn't ignorance, it's insight. Your brain is constantly checking itself, refining, correcting, protecting you from false confidence. So here's the truth. Your uncertainty is a signal, not of weakness, but of depth. While most people jump to conclusions, you pause. While most people speak quickly, you think carefully. While most people assume they understand, you question everything. That's not hesitation. That's intelligence. You don't settle for surface-level answers. You dig deeper. You don't chase being right. You chase being accurate. And that difference matters. Because real intelligence isn't loud. It's precise. It's quiet. It's constantly evolving. You're not less capable. You're more aware of what capability actually means. But there's a difference between awareness and self-doubt that holds you back. Between thinking deeply and overthinking everything. If your need for accuracy stops you from acting, it becomes a limitation. If you wait until you're 100% sure, you might never move. Growth requires uncertainty. Even for you, your intelligence should guide your actions, not delay them forever. So if you've been underestimating yourself, questioning your abilities, comparing yourself to louder, more confident people, take a step back. You're not behind. You're not less capable. You're just more aware. And that changes everything. You don't need to feel certain to be intelligent. You already are. What's one thing you've doubted about yourself recently? Tell me in the comments. If this made you feel understood, subscribe, because this is where you learn the truth about yourself. And in the next video, you'll discover why intelligent people often feel deeply alone. Remember this, the smartest minds don't feel the most confident. They feel the most aware.